Hello everyone, Alex here. Welcome to my channel. This episode really will be all about two things. So the progress with the battle board, as you can see here. I'll talk about that shortly. And Helbrecht. So here he is, here's the boss. This has taken me around about a week and a bit, I would say, of 4 hours of an evening after work, and last weekend and this morning. So I am over the moon with this. I think this is the best one I've ever painted, so really chuffed with it. I just followed the box art, and what I've done, I've been watching YouTube videos of exceptional painters, and I've just tried to copy what I've seen. So it's not original, it's just my interpretation of what they've done. So I followed some of their things, and I've changed a couple of bits and bobs, added in a banner. The Templar banners that I printed off and painted on the last episode. There's two servitors that come with this kit, and I've decided not to do them because the one guy's behind Helbrecht, and he's carrying his melter gun. So I thought I'd rather place the banner there, to be honest. And the other guy is kind of just wiping his blade off from stabbing this fella. So yeah, I didn't feel like putting them on. Not because I'm lazy or anything, or wanted to finish it. It's just I thought the look of the actual figure looked better without the servitors on them. Yeah. Anyway, let me know what you think. If you'd like to have seen the servitors, I suppose I could add them in and paint them up and put them on, but I just thought kind of detracted away from the toughness of Helbrecht himself. You know, he doesn't need any servitors. He's hardcore. So yeah, that's what I've decided to go with in the end. The back, it's not an awful lot to see on the back. You know, a few shrubs and poor old orc on the floor, dead, dispatched. Yeah, I've had some fun doing this, and I've posted lots of updates and probably just done people's heads in. But you know, when you're proud of something, you want to show it off, and I get inspired by people posting pictures and photos up on Facebook, and that's what I'm trying to do here. So, and what I did is I asked everyone for some criticism, and I had some really good pointers, you know. So one chap had said I need some separation from the band on his head, which I've done. Another chap said that it'd be better if I painted the lantern silver, as it shows the glow off better. So I've done that. Yeah, someone pointed out that the scratches were a little bit too uniform. I've tried to amend it, but this is probably the first power sword I've ever painted, and I had to go and look at YouTube videos on how you get the effect, and I've just copied what I've seen. So I'll do better next time. And this guy, the orc, is the first one I've ever painted. So yeah, lots of firsts on this model. It's not varnished yet. I will varnish it, obviously, but I'll put a satin varnish on this. But yeah, I'm really over the moon with it. It was a challenge, and I'm chuffed it's finished. So let me know what you think in the comments. You know, good or bad, it doesn't matter. I don't take anything personally. So and if you've got any pointers or any other criticism or anything that I could do better, please let me know, because no one's ever brilliant, and I'm certainly not, and I want to improve my painting skills. So yeah, interesting figure, really was. So Black Templars are black. This guy's gold, and there's 3 different golds on there. I used Balthasar gold, Liberated gold, and a Scale 75 gold. And then I used 2 different silvers on there. I've highlighted all the edge highlighting in silver. That was a recommendation for someone on the Facebook pages, and that really has made it pop. There's plenty of skulls, one on his knee, one on his sword. There's a couple on the base, and there's a bit of a skeleton around here, there, and he's carrying a couple on his back. So really interesting piece. And this is the head of my army. So I'm really chuffed that I've got him now. So what have I got left now from the army? I've got the Emperor's Champion to do, which I'll probably start on shortly, and then I've got 3 Blade Veterans to paint up, with one being a sergeant, and then I've got a load of orcs to do. So I'm really quite excited about getting onto the orcs. I've been painting these Black Templars for some time now, so yeah, I'm really chuffed. As far as the commission goes, the commission work, the last batch I did of Vikings are winging their way over to the owner now, hopefully, and he should have them in plenty of time for his next game, which he's got penciled in for those Vikings. So that'd be good. And then as far as future work, I've got the Hail Caesar Romans to paint. These are the Epic Punic War ones. So I've got loads and loads of those to do. So I shall start on those shortly, and just bit by bit do units, and then and I shall showcase those off for you guys and Gary. So yeah, and I've got these little I think they're 6mm Napoleonics still to do. Now these are taking me absolutely ages, because I've had a few personal issues in my life with my dad, and I've had these for too long now, and I need to get these off to Gary and Ireland. So the British are done. I just need to get to the French and get these shipped over to him with an apology, and there'll be no charge on these, because I've had them for far too long. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So as promised, then this is the work in progress of the battle board that I'm working on now, and I do little bits to this in between painting the miniatures, and this is not just mine. I share this with my mates, and like I say, we haven't played a game yet, and well, I've never played a game in my life. So what we decided to do is teach ourselves how to play Warhammer 40K, and we're going to play on this board. So this has been a joint venture. So there's a lot of 3D printed stuff on this board, and I've bought quite a bit of stuff off eBay and Amazon, and it's nowhere near finished yet. If you're looking at the board here, the rocks are just polystyrene, and then flocked and painted. The the centerpiece here that I'm pointing to, I carved that out of XPS foam, and then I printed off the trees off the 3D printer, added in the foliage on the top, and then I made a kind of a centerpiece there. The buildings here, there, one of them is from eBay, and that's a 3D printed one, and you've seen the waterfall at the back where I made that on previous videos. The palm trees are just plastic ones that I bought off Amazon, but they're really, really good. I'm chuffed with those. I should have bought more. But what it needs now is a load of flocking and lots of tufts and things like that. And I've kind of run out of tufts, so I'm going to have to order a boatload of those from Green Stuff World or Amazon, and to get in and then start putting the tufts in, and then we'll see where it takes us then. But what I've been doing is I've printed off little accessories to add on, like you see these hazard containers. So I've got one here and one over here, and then I might get some like containers, extra containers, and dot them around. But what I want to kind of do is leave enough gaps in between the vegetation for the troop movements and vehicles, but provide enough line of sight, which I believe is important when you're playing this game. So I'm trying to make the board look visually attractive, but also practical when it comes to wargaming. So, but then bearing in mind I've never played a game, so I haven't got a clue what I'm talking about, to be honest. But we'll get there. We'll get there. But anyway, that's the video. I want to keep it short and sweet. If you like the content, you may feel like subscribing to me. I'm coming up to around about 900 subscribers, so I'm not far off from the magical 1,000. And if you like what I'm doing, you may give me a thumbs up, which helps the algorithms, and share and whatever you want to do with it. But anyway, thanks for watching. I appreciate you all, and I shall catch you on the next video.